Alright, the Mavs' size advantage already makes it hard for the Thunder to overcome, but having all of their bigs out just made this matchup damn near impossible to play against, and this was the real definition of bully ball. The Mavs were relentless with their paint pressure, either on drives or in the post, and that was leading to finishes, whistles, or old boards the entire night. Even if they missed, that second jump was killing the Thunder, and part of this offensive game plan was probably because they didn't have Luka generating a lot of their shots, but it's been an area to exploit against the Thunder, so it wasn't a surprise to see him double down. Once again, it all started with PJ setting the tone, and I can tell he's still feeling that confidence from the semis, so that just carried over to the rest of the team for him to follow suit. Their bigs were getting a lot more post dumps than usual for finishes over top or kickouts drawing multiple bodies, and their bench was in attack mode non-stop. Najee's been getting to his flow for a while now, but I think some of it is because he's lost his confidence in his 3-ball, so he'd rather get downhill than settle for a brick on an open look from deep, and I actually respect the self-awareness because it's working. The only negative on the night was Klay missing every single shot after his first make, and that was a small part of the reason why the Thunder were competitive throughout, but the big part was because of Shea exploiting their advantages the entire night. Their offensive game plan was to bring the Mavs bigs into the action to take them away from the paint, or attack quick in transition with the Mavs not being matched up, and every time Shea got downhill, he was either scoring or drawing bodies for sprays. It got to a point where the Mavs just had to outright sell near half court because they had no other way of stopping him besides forcing the rock out of his hands, and I know he had a dominant performance because of how quiet Dub's 27 points were. I didn't even realize he had that until the game ended, and even some of his crucial buckets in the fourth came off Shea's gravity. But it wasn't that side of the ball that helped them run it back, it was the other side, and their ball pressure and hard ball denial just stagnated the Mavs offense the entire quarter. All they did was look for Kai to bail him out, and they kept getting into a late clock situation or kept turning the rock over. They were just fortunate for some timely yo boards and Kai's right wing trade to maintain a big enough lead, because the Thunder still could have won in the end. It was a smart foul to put Shea at the line to prevent a 3-point opportunity, but he had the perfect miss on his second free throw, and this could have been a crazy sequence, because it was a same team rebound from the Mavs that caused the same team loose ball from the Thunder. The rock landed perfectly in front of Shea for a potential midi, but Lou snatched it up quick, and I can't even blame him in that moment, because as bad as it looks in hindsight, that's just a natural instinct. Just watch the tape.
He does, but it's short. And what a finish.